That's a lot of insulation for this little house, especially if you think about the walls, these big windows. You're not putting insulation where the windows go. So the majority of this front wall isn't getting insulated. Just half the back walls, or half the side walls, and then that back wall. It's the majority of the wall insulation. All the rest is attic or rafter insulation. I had to buy this Rockwool insulation by the pallet. The Home Depot that's the closest to me, 50 minutes away, 45, 50 minutes away, they don't stock it because they don't sell enough of it. They sell a lot more of the traditional pink insulation, fiberglass insulation, and they have some of the stuff for slab insulation, the hard, rigid pink foam that you'll put underneath your slabs, stuff like that. But they don't stock the Rockwool, so you have to buy it by the pallet, which is by the 12 bags. One pallet is 12 bags. So I'm gonna have a lot of leftover insulation if I just do the outside walls. Buying by the pallet is going to allow me, without having to worry about cost, it's going to allow me to insulate like bathroom walls. So if you're in the bathroom, nobody outside the bathroom is necessarily hearing you. I plan on insulating my master bedroom walls just to keep sound out. So if my kids are out playing, so they have a couple friends spend the night, they're up playing, we can sleep comfortably and not hear the chaos going on in the background. Hopefully not too much chaos. But we'll insulate some extra walls here and there just to make the house a little more comfortable. What I need to do right now is organize this insulation. The only insulation I need down here is the insulation for the walls. All the rest of the insulation can go upstairs. And there's actually two different thicknesses of Rockwool insulation that's going up in my rafters. We had to come up with an R38 minimum for the rafters, and that required getting two different bats of 24 on center Rockwool. The first bat we will put up is probably the thinner one, which is R15. That's over here. The R15 will go up first, and then the thicker bat, the R23, will go up second, and that gets us exactly what we need as an R38. I don't know if there's going to be any extra room. We're going to leave a little gap, an airflow gap at the top. They like to see you give a 1-inch air gap so air can flow from bottom to top, so you get any condensation, especially from the metal roof. That has a chance to escape out the top of the attic or out the bottom. We're going to have at least 6 bags of each different style, each different R value insulation left over. That's a lot of leftover insulation. It's a pallet and a half of insulation left over. I don't know where I'm going to put it. We did think about building an insulated doghouse to put outside, since we don't necessarily want the dogs inside in the wintertime when they're out running around this property getting all muddy. We don't really want to let them inside. We're going to have them access to the laundry room. We'll have a dog door going into the laundry room, and we'll have a door that splits in half in the laundry room so that we can have the top half of the door open. The dogs can come in there, eat, whatever, but they're not coming in getting the whole house muddy. Now, having extra insulation, we can build an insulated doghouse, and I think they have a solar powered heater you can get somewhere for just 4 dog houses. So that might be in the future too, an insulated doghouse, insulated chicken coop, insulated tree house. Who knows? We'll have plenty of insulation to do whatever we want, really. Now that I've got this insulation in the house, off the trailer, it was 2 trailer loads full of insulation, and it's raining outside. So all I did when I got them off the trailer was bring them inside and stack them the best I could, get them organized up kind of halfways. I wanted to get them out of the rain. But I also wanted to get them here because it's supposed to snow in about 2 days. And I didn't want to have to trailer 2 trailer loads full of insulation down the highway when it's snowing. It's not my idea of fun. I've never trailered anything in the snow, and frankly, I don't really want to if I don't have to. So I dealt with the rain instead of the snow, got them in here, got the fire going, dry them all off. I'm going to take all the attic insulation upstairs, leave all the wall insulation downstairs, finish up the electrical rough-in, and call for an electrical rough-in inspection. After that rough-in, I can start putting the insulation in the walls, and once it's in the walls, it'll be out of my way. So we'll get this stuff organized up, get it carried upstairs as safely as possible with the huge bags that it's in, and we'll get back to work on the electrical. So 30 bags of insulation later, 22 in this room and 8 in that room. My arms are feeling like jello and my legs are getting a little tired from going up and down the stairs. What I think we're gonna have to do, because I've still gotta be able to let an inspector walk around and look at the outlets in both these rooms. That room's a little tight up against that wall. I might reorganize it a little bit, shuffle some stuff around. But I'm thinking we're gonna have to bring a nice clean line of insulation right down the middle aisle here. Something we can walk all the way around, but that's where we'll stack a little bit more of it, and then we'll organize the downstairs so you can walk around it also. So much insulation and so little places to put it. I wish I could have just ordered the amount that I needed. It would have saved me, I'd say a pallet and a half of insulation that I wouldn't have had to order, because there's a half pallet of each kind that is overdone. But it is what it is. Like I said, we'll make an insulated doghouse, chicken coop, and tree fort, who knows what else. Until next time, guys, go make something.